Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking. About what? Knights and demons? Demons? Well, not demons exactly. Liars. Knights always tell the truth and demons always lie. Oh, you're supposed to ask would the person with you claim to be a knight? Shiro's face suddenly brightens. Huh? It's a riddle, right? One always tells the truth and the other always lies. Yeah. So you have to ask would the person with you claim to be a knight? If you ask directly, both the truth teller and the liar would claim to be a knight. So you have to ask about the other one. If the knight answers, he will tell you truthfully that the demon with him will claim to be a knight. If the demon answers, he will lie and say that the person with him won't claim to be a knight. And then you can tell the difference. Shiro smiles proudly as he explains the riddle to me. I think I get it. It's a little complicated, but it makes sense, I think. Still, you're pretty smart to figure that out. Huh? No, I've just heard it before. I really like puzzles, you see. It's a really well-known riddle. I see. Shiro, Merui, I trust that you're already getting... Let me try that one again. Shiro, Merui, I trust that if you're getting chatty like this, you've already chosen a topic. From across the room, the teacher eyes us carefully. Why is the teacher bothering them? They're just talking about what topic they're going to discuss. I mean, or that's what she thinks. She doesn't know that they're not discussing that. Oh, sorry. I turn back to Shiro. We should pick a topic, huh? Yeah. He's back to his recluse self again. We really need to talk about this project, but he seems like he doesn't want to talk. I'll suggest a topic. Why don't we do our report on Greece? I thought studying that was kind of fun. Kinda? Greece is a really wide topic. We should probably narrow it down. Okay, what about Athens? That's an important Greek city and it's a focused enough topic for us, right? That sounds good. I scribbled down Athens in bold letters on my notebook. At least we have a topic now. The bell rings and we quickly gather up our books. What's up? Shiro hands me a folded sheet of notebook paper. What's this? It's my email address. We should stay in touch. Oh, good idea. I tear the sheet in half, scribble my email address down and hand it to him. Here you go. He nods and smiles a bit before walking off, clutching his books to his chest. As soon as he leaves, I tear off down the hallway towards the computer lab. She seems really, obsessed. As I turn the corner, I nearly collide with another student, but I quickly skid to a halt and wind my way around him. Sorry! This month, the school is offering an after-school work program for students who want to make extra money. It's only menial tasks like mailing envelopes, or calling people to ask for donations, but I could always use the spare cash. Even though I get allowance on the weekends, more money couldn't hurt. However, the work program doesn't start for another 30 minutes, so now is a perfect time to check on how Rui is doing. I wait impatiently outside the computer lab as students file out. Finally, I rush in and grab the nearest computer. I wonder if the internet is working again. Worried about your game? Travis is standing in the doorway smirking at me. Why do you care? I don't. You just look terribly anxious. I was wondering if it had something to do with that game of yours. Well, I don't feel like telling you. And by the way, I figured out the answer to that riddle of yours. No doubt, it's a fairly common one, after all. I was a bit disappointed that you hadn't heard of it already. But I'm no deal breaker. The internet works now, so you can have fun. Did you fix it? No, I just waited and it came back on its own. What did you think I could actually do about it? So you didn't hold up your end of the bargain. Neither did you, I assume. Or are you telling me that someone else didn't tell you the answer to my riddle? Guilty face. Guilty face right there. I thought so. See you around. Ah, what a conceited jerk. I hope he gets this. I hope he gets his someday. Ooh, I'm lagging in. Current promotion. Trade in 50 Fluffabit paws for a piece of lucky armor. Merui of the Sword has logged on. Game announcement. The PvP match you participated in with player Alistair has been cancelled due to inactivity from both parties. Merui, are you okay? What happened? Hey Fiona, my internet connection dropped. I just got back on. I was so worried about you. This is the one with the lighter voice. I'm gonna try to give her like an angelic sounding voice, okay? More high pitched. I was so worried about you. Sorry. So if your connection dropped, does that mean that you automatically forfeited to Alistair? It doesn't look like it. Apparently he didn't do anything. Maybe he didn't want such an easy win. I don't think so. If he was willing to steal our kill, he'd definitely accept an auto forfeit. Oh, then maybe he logged off. Maybe. It seems weird that we'd both drop at the same time. Maybe you just got lucky. What's wrong? Just thinking. What if his connection dropped at the same time because we're both on the same network? I don't understand. I lost my connection because my internet died. What if Alistair was using the same internet connection as me? I guess that's a possibility. Where are you? At school. The school's net went down for a while, so he would have been logged off like me. Wait, you think Alistair goes to the same school as you? Yeah, it all makes sense. People can lose internet connections for all sorts of reasons. What if his mom told him it was time to go to bed or something? His mom told him to go to bed? How old are all these people? I shouldn't be talking. I played WoW when I was like 8 years old, so... No, it's too much of a coincidence. It has to be someone at this school. If you say so, but I think that's a stretch. No, it's perfect. That means I'll be able to exact my revenge in real life. Exact my revenge? Is that a sentence? How do you plan to do that? What? If you do manage to find him, what exactly are you going to do? It's not as if you can just challenge him to a duel in real life. Well, I guess I'll figure that out later, but the important part is revenge. Are you sure about that? That guy deserves to pay for what he did. It's only an item in the game, though. It's not about the item, it's about being courteous online. I think that's a lot to ask for people on the internet. But just because it's the internet doesn't mean we should give up standards of decency. I guess so. But you really shouldn't... Sorry, wrong voice. But you really shouldn't jump to conclusions, okay? You might do something rash. When have I ever done something brash? Never mind. Anyway, I just wanted to make sure Merui wasn't dead. I've gotta get going now. Okay, I'll see you. Later. Merui of the Sword has logged off. I'm loving this game! Or this novel. I log off Rivenwell Online and quickly bring up my school's network lists. In the name of trust and honesty, the school keeps close tabs of all the students' computer usage. I don't know how much trust it shows, but it's really handy for seeing who's on the network and when. Looking at this afternoon's logs, only 4 students were logged on when the internet dropped. Naturally, I'm one of them. Shiro was on too. He doesn't seem like a gamer though. He was probably just checking his email. Some guy named Derek Naveen? His name sounds familiar, but where have I heard it before? And Travis? Ugh, of course he was online. He was even sitting right behind me. I wouldn't be too surprised if he was Alistair. They both have rotten personalities. But Travis didn't seem too interested in Rivenwell Online. In fact, he said that it was a silly game. Maybe he doesn't play it after all. I guess that leaves Derek. I click on his student's profile. Apparently he's on the student council. I guess that's where I've heard his name before. He's on the basketball team as well. They're practicing right now, so he's probably there. I hurry down the hallway and stop outside the school gym. I can hear shouts and the echoing boom of a basketball. Slowly I crack the door open and peer in. Oh my god! My heart just stopped. Okay, so he's a badass. You can tell. He has an earring. He has the weird, different colored lock of strand of hair. And there's like a bit more badass music. I'm loving this. I'm loving these three characters. So we got the really sensual, like computer techie guy, and there's like the dreamy romantic type, and he's like the cool basketball dude. I love it. I'm loving it. Okay, I kinda need a minute to catch my breath here, people. The basketball players are rushing back and forth across the court. The current center of attention seems to be a guy with blonde hair and bright highlights. Yeah, that's bright already. He races across the court, expertly dribbling the ball as he weaves back and forth. I remember seeing posters of him all over the school during elections. I guess he's Derek then. He looks like he really knows what he's doing. Another player leaps in front of him, holding his arm out to block him. Derek pauses for a moment, then grins playfully at him and fakes left before making a dash to the right. He skids to a halt in front of the basket as another player moves in to block him. Derek, over here! One of his teammates waves his arms to indicate that it's open, but Derek shakes his head and weaves around the other player, blocking him. To the cheers of his teammates, he leaps into the air and dunks the ball right into the net. That's enough showing off, Naveen. Take a water break. A couple of guys surround Derek, clapping him on the back and laughing. One of them leans towards him and points in my direction. Oops! I slam the door shut, but not fast enough. In a few seconds, the door opens and Derek steps out into the hallway. Hey cutie, did you want something? Cutie? Oh, he has a ponytail too. Yeah. Busted. Oh, was that too forward? He bursts out laughing. I'm sorry, I'm just a forward kind of guy. Gets me in a lot of trouble sometimes, especially with cute girls. Oh, he's the kind of guy I would meet in real life and would just like slap in the face, like give him a reality check. Like nobody likes you being like trying to be a badass and failing at it. He's not the kind of guy I'd go for. Especially with cute girls, I would be like, dude, shut the fuck up. Something wrong? Don't be shy. I'm really a nice guy, you know. You can come in and watch us practice if you want. It's not that. Oh, so you do speak. That's great. So what's your name? Oh, I hate him. I hate this guy. I would hate him in real life. I think he's too anime for me not to dislike, you know. Merui. Sweet. I like girls with unique names. He nods back at the gym door. I'd love to stay and chat, but coach probably wants me back in a few. Was there something you wanted? I just had a few questions. Nothing important. Hey, I'm vice president. Anything from a member of the student body is important. It's not exactly about the school, though. Oh, that's even more interesting. Why don't we talk about it at the mall? We could call it a date if you want. Is this guy actually asking me out on a date? He hardly even knows me. I guess he's kinda cute, though. Ugh, no. Focus! What if he's Alistair? I'd never be able to forgive myself if I went on a date with him. What should I do? Ask for a friendly chat. Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't mind meeting you at the mall, but I don't think we're really on dating terms yet. I understand. Then just as friends, right? Yeah, just as friends. Cool. We'll work out the details later. Your email address is in the student directory, right? Yeah? Well, then we'll be in touch. He winks at me before heading back into the gym. Catch you later, Merui. Oh, I didn't get to ask him what I wanted. Oh well, at least we'll be able to talk later. For now, I should probably get to work. I spend the next hour folding and sealing envelopes in the school's office. It's not exactly the most glamorous job in the world, but money is money, and I can't complain about that. After the office closes, I head home. Soon I get home, I turn my computer on and check my email. Can I save? Oh, I can't save. Should probably done that. Okay.